Okay, we're going to check out a preview of 10.8. Start new attempt, just like you guys would. And we're looking at 10.8 here. Now this is probability of length. Find the probability that a point chosen at random from AK, so A to K. So AK is equal to 10 right now, is on CJ. And CJ is looking like 7. So CJ is equal to 9 minus 2, which is 7. Okay, so what it comes down to is I'm looking for the probability my point is on CJ. And that's going to be CJ length over AK. So it's 7/10. Okay, so I'm looking at point C, if I can actually get that to be selected. Okay, now sliding on to our next one. Lenny's favorite radio station is hourly scheduled. News 13 minutes, commercials 2 minutes, music 45 minutes. Okay, if Lenny chooses a time of day at random to turn on the radio to his favorite station, what's the probability that he will hear news? Well, if I'm thinking about this probability that he's going to hear news, the total, okay, I'm looking at probability hear news. Now I can hear news for 13 minutes throughout the 60 minutes. So I can hear news for 13 minutes out of the total 60 minutes. And that's really what we're looking for. So 13 out of 60. In question 3, find the probability that a point chosen at random will lie in the shaded region. Well, let's first find the area of the circle. So it really is going to be the probability shaded will be triangle, landing in the triangle, or the circle, okay? And the circle is the total. So I've got my area of circle, it's pi r squared, and my area of triangle, well, I got 1/2 base times height. Now, when I do this, my base of my triangle is 14, my height of my triangle is 7, because 7 is my radius, and that's true all the way around. So I've got 1/2 14 times 7. Okay, and then my triangle is 7 squared. Now you got to keep in mind that this is going to be on top 49, and on the bottom it's 49 pi. So this is going to be 1 over pi. When I finish that, and I pop that in my calculator. So I got 1 divided by second pi. And that's going to equal 0.3183. So this is going to equal 0.318. And I look over at my answers, and that's going to be 0.32. In question 4, I'm looking at probability shaded. Okay. A fly lands at random at a point on the grid. Find the probability of the fly landing on the figure. So I'm looking at the shaded, my triangle, 1/2 base times height divided by my rectangle, base times height. So my rectangle, I start here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my rectangle, base times height, is 10 times 7. My triangle base, let's check that out. I'm starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my triangle height starting here, 1, 2, 3. So I'm looking at this being 9 over 70 because half of 6 is 3 times 3 is 9 over 70. And I'm looking for 9 over 70, and it looks like selection B. In problem 5, they're asking me to find the probability of a dart hitting the shaded region. Okay, now, my shaded region, just to find shaded, I was just going to find shaded, is going to be square minus circle. And my square is 8 by 8, so it's 8 squared, minus my circle, so my radius of my circle is pi 4 squared. okay, because that's the radius. Half of 8 is 4, so those are 4s. And that'll give me my shaded area, okay? Now, the total area that it can land in, find the probability of the dart hitting the shaded region, and I'm just assuming that this box doesn't exist, part of the box doesn't exist. I'm just interested in it hitting inside this square. Okay, so the total landing area is 8, pi 8. So I've got 8 squared minus pi 4 squared divided by 8 squared. And that's probability shaded. So take my calculator. I'm going to take 8 squared minus pi times 16 divided by 8 squared. That's going to give me 0.21. And I've got to do percent, and it's 0.21, it's 21.5%. This is going to be 0.215, and it's equal to 21.5% if I move my decimal. So that's where I am here. Okay, so I submit that, and just like you do, and life is good. Okay, I hope things are going well. Have a great day.